What's up, Brooklyn Squad? Hey, Kathy B. Let me make sure everything is good. Okay. Okay, here. What's up, Brooklyn Squad? Welcome to our new channel. Come get this smoke. Okay? This over here is a totally new vibe. Thank you, Kathy B. I'm so excited. We got some light, camera, action. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me well? Let me know if you can hear me good. I have a new setup. Yes, you can? All right. Thank you. I have a new setup. Yes, I'm on my table now. So my hubby bought me a table for my room. I have lights. He bought me I'm just blessed right now. I'm so excited right now, y'all. Shout out to my girl Cheryl Nation. I'm using the iPad that she bought me. Yes, I had locked myself out of it, y'all. And we had to go to order an hour away so they could unlock it. And but you know what? I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just to tell y'all, let's get into some things. Listen, this channel is totally different. Okay, come get this smoke. It's a different vibe. Okay, I'm still going to be doing my other channel, my crime channel. That's never going to stop. I'm still going to be doing that. But I thought that I could give y'all something different also. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you so much, Kathy. It's clear and everything and the lighting. Thank you so much. Yes. Got my table set up and everything. And, um, so this channel right here, right? This is going to be celebrity gossip. It's going to be vlogging. It's going to be intimacy, relationship goals. We're going to be talking about cyberbullying. We're going to be we're going to be talking about we're going to be doing pranks. We're going to be talking about the #1 hit show, Power. We're doing reviews on Power. We're doing music reviews. We're doing all that. We're going to be talking about any and everything on here. Okay? This is where it is. This is where it is, right? Bottom line. Bottom line. Okay? So, first off, I want to say when you come in, please hit the thumbs up. I cannot express that enough. Also, hit that notification bell and just sit back and enjoy the ride. Also, comment as well because I want to know what y'all have to say as well. You know what I'm saying? I love to hear y'all thoughts on the conversations. Y'all want to come up here with me? I want to hear what y'all have to say as well. We're going to jump right into it, okay? We're going to jump right into the combo. So, Today we're talking about cyber sex. Let me get my phone. Matter of fact, let me get my phone. Let me pull up some things that I wanted to show y'all. Let me use my iPhone, matter of fact. Y'all probably could see it better. Very interesting. Cyber sex. And how is the internet taking over our children? Is it safe anymore? We know the streets ain't safe. Do we have to worry about the internet when it comes to our children? Right? And we got some stuff to talk about. I was going to do celebrity gossip, sex and intimacy. Look, y'all got days and days and days with me. I'm going to be on here all the time so we can always get into that. But I wanted to talk about this today because this is personal. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Hold on. Because sometimes a lot of people, cyber sex, a lot of people, right? They do these things and don't see nothing wrong with it sometimes, right? So, cyber sex, also called as computer sex, net sex, and cyber or cybering is a virtual sex encounter in which two or more people have long distance via electronic video communication and other electronic connecting to computer network. Right? Which is called virtual. Virtual sex is anything sexual in nature happening in the digital space. It and includes any type of sexual activity on which the internet, video chat, phone sex, sexing, long distance, sexual play inhibited by toys, sex sketch, and even some forms of interacting pornography. Porn. Okay. Most people have engaged in some sort of virtual sex without realizing it. Some people assume virtual sex only refers to having sex on Zoom or interacting with Camgirl. But the first paid phone sex line was established about 40 years ago. Some people don't think that they're having sex. Many people might not even think it is because it includes the risk of STDs, unwanted pregnancies. You might not feel comfortable doing it in person, so you're doing it cybersexing, virtual. She says, say what now? While many people might favor the seniority wait, hold on. While many people might favor the sensorial comment of physical touch during sex, there are benefits of virtual sex. Besides eliminating the risk of STDs and unwanted pregnancies, virtual sex is convenient, accessible for people in all abilities, and a great option to explore new sexual acts. You may not feel comfortable doing it in person. It also allows long distance couples to create and maintain their intimacy from anywhere in the world. Likewise, depending on how you do it, virtual sex can allow you to connect with people outside of your daily life and routine. Sexing, phone sex, cyber sex, watch porn together, gaming, long distance, visual, online role playing, and chat roulette. The risk of having virtual sex. There's no way to guarantee your privacy. If we learn anything from leaked celebrity sex tapes, the risk of non sexual porn and revenge porn is that internet privacy doesn't exist. Just because you want to have virtual sex doesn't mean you deserve to have your privacy taken from you. But that, unfortunately, reality is at stake. I have a daughter who think it's okay to cybersex. Listen, let me explain something. I'm all down for cybersexing when it's someone you know, when it's your man, or even your booty call. If you met him already and y'all was kicking it for a while, you feel me? I'm down for that. But not when you don't know the person and you're just finding them on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. I'm not okay with that. See, the internet and cybersexing, I think what has happened is these kids think that it is okay because it's on the internet, they think it's safe. They think it's safe. He's not going to harm me. That is the worst. It is not safe. It is more not safe today than it was for many years ago when phone sex first started. 40 years ago. And we're going to get into why it's not even safe anymore. And they just read to you. They just said it's not safe. Now, like I said, I'm all down for it, right? If it's your man. Even if it's your shorty that you've been kicking it with for a hot minute. But when it's just some random dude that you don't even know, I worry. I must worry. You have people behind a computer that are telling our children, touch yourself. Show me some naked pictures. If you don't, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kick myself. Allegedly. If you don't do these things, I'm going to harm myself. Thank you, my love. Mwah. Thank you, Shaw Nation. If you don't do these things, I'm going to harm myself. They manipulate. That's manipulation. And I truly believe that that is a form of cyberbullying as well. Your body is precious. They say your body is your temple. When you send shit on the internet, baby, those pictures, everybody got it now. And it ain't nothing you cannot take that back. See, I don't want to be the mother that will have to look for my child. Just like I do missing cases, I'm afraid that I'm going to be the one that's going to be looking for my child. And some people might say, well, what does that have to do with what you're talking about? It has a lot to do with what I'm talking about in this video. You know why? Because the next thing is this. Come see me. Oh, baby, where you live at? I live in Florida, but come see me. I pay for your flight ticket. Another town, another city. Your parents don't understand you like I do. They just mad. You would think that our children would be safe on the internet. We want our children to be safe on the internet, right? But damn, no, people ain't safe nowhere. And the internet is the last place they guys gonna be safe on. I have some young older man on TikTok that decide to cyber sex my child and tell her, if you don't do this and you don't do that, I'm gonna harm myself. Well, then nigga, go ahead and harm your goddamn self then. This could be a fake picture of him. I don't know. It could be a fake picture of this man. He could be an old crumble up white man or old crumble up Chinese or black man in the back of that profile picture. Because of any, I have not seen not one video of this young man, of this man. I've seen pictures, but it's just weird. It is also important to communicate with your partner and set firm boundaries with everyone you engage with, even if it's a little awkward. That said, just because someone promises to keep your content safe doesn't mean they will. Oh, baby, I won't show nobody those pictures. I won't show nobody the pictures. It's just me, mama. Just me. Just show it to me. And next thing you know, homie sending those pussy pictures all over the fucking internet. He gonna get paid. There might be legal issues around some form of visual sex. Most forms of visual sex are totally legal, but some acts can violate law around sex work, child pornography, age of consent, and other cyber sex crimes in your state. In cyber world, no one can be trusted. I know that's right. Additional, in most states, any interaction with someone under the age of 17 that involves any kind of sexual relation can constitute a cyber sex crime. Even searching for a child pornography is considered illegal. Taking, sending, or receiving sexual photo of anyone underage is considered child pornography. Okay? Meaning that teens who send nude photos of themselves can potentially get themselves and their recipients in trouble with the law. like I said, if it's someone that you are in a relationship with, listen, if Dave was out of town, right, and he was on a job, and I was feeling kind of spicy, that's different. That's my man. You cannot tell these kids anything these days. When you try to keep these kids safe, I become the bad enemy. So now my child is looking at me with 5 eyes. She's mad at me. She don't want to be around me no more. Because I'm looking out for her. What the hell? Is something wrong with this picture? Yes, my daughter is old enough to do this cyber shit, sexing. She is old enough. She is not 21, but she is old enough. And she is not old enough mentally. So that's I am concerned because the internet, we're talking about sex trafficking, we're talking about kidnapping, we're talking about selling your photos on the internet and everybody looking at your booty cat. We're talking about setting you up. A lot of things can happen. A lot of things can happen. So if and you know what? These days, these fucking kids, man, you can't tell them shit, right? So it's like this. If you want to do the shit, be safe. Let me tell you how to be safe then. Since y'all think y'all know everything, right? Tips for how to have safe, hot, virtual sex on the safe way, right? Invite your partner into the experience, being transparent about what you've expected to happen. This is a great way to get consent. And it can also be sexy if you bring in some dirty talk. Here's our full guide. We don't need all that though. We need some tips on how to be safe. Do the things that you actually only want to do. Just because visual whatever, cyber sex is digital, the rules don't change. You never have to do anything you don't want to do. If we want to have really good cyber sex, we shouldn't be performing based on the expectation of what we think the other person wants. We should be doing what turns us on and get us off. If anyone is pursuing you to do something you clearly don't want, like sending you photos or turning your videos on, they may not be trustworthy partners. End the session immediately. And if you do want to show your face, wear a mask. Wear a mask. Protect yourself. So that your face won't be all over the damn internet. Thank you, Kathy. It's scary, you know, because I cover crime, you know, and I never want to feel what these parents are feeling ever. I never want to be like Cheryl or Linda. I mean, Cheryl, Nation, and Wendy. I need y'all help to help me find my kid, my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never want to go through that. It's very scary. I can imagine. It's scary with what kids are doing now on the internet. And the thing is, this is not the first time she's done this. This happened a year ago. The same thing. The same thing. We went through this a year ago. And she wanted to run away with the dude, and he lived in California somewhere, some kid. But that kid was a young kid. He was her age. But didn't know him. And that's the fear. Like, they would tell you, like, leave your parents. Come live with me. But they will manipulate you to thinking that we don't care. They're the only ones that love you. I mean, this beautiful young girl of mine is already saying, he likes me. He likes me. You see, he got my picture as his profile. Girl, if I was to write homie right now, he'd be fucking trying to get my number too. Okay? How many people have really been caught up in situations like this and don't talk about it? How many people have been in a situation where they was told to do something that they didn't want to do, but they felt pressured to do it, even on the internet or the phone? You know, I was in my daughter's place at one time. Uh, and this is why I can give advice. I could only give advice as if I was in your shoes. I used to be on the internet looking for men because I did not want them to see me in the real world. So I figure the internet is where it's at. I was 350 pounds at the time. I had low self esteem. I felt I was fat, cute face, but fat. 350 pounds is really big. And that's how much I weighed back then. And every relationship that I only had at that time was my husband. And he was just beating on me. So I was like, well, if I date, I'm going to have to just make sure it's going to be on the internet, right? I would go on the internet and build a fantasy. I would do it. And I say a fantasy because I remember talking to a guy, it was plenty, but one of the guys who lived in Texas. And I'm all the way living in the city. And I called him my man. I ain't ever meet this dude a day in my life. But I thought he was my man. And long if it was on the internet, it was all good. Because I didn't want him to see me, the real me. I was 350. I had low self-esteem. So I felt I was ugly. You wasn't really gonna want me. You would turn your back. You wasn't really feeling me. So long if I was on the internet, you know what I'm saying? It was all good. Thank you, Shaw Nation. And I did that for a while. Like we was kicking it for like over a year. And I was cyber sex with him. The first time I didn't want to show him my cootie cat. He wanted to see pictures of my privacy. And I didn't want to do that. But I did it. Because I said, he really liked me. Because he started saying, it don't matter what size you are, this and that. I don't care about that. I was living in a fantasy world, y'all. I was cyber fucking like a motherfucker. Okay? I was living in a fantasy. And I had a plan. Said one day I should go visit him. He lived in Texas. He knew my brother, my biological brother. But that didn't work out. We ain't ever meet or nothing. But I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. Like, I've done what what my daughter and these other girls and so on have done. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of it comes from low self-esteem. The internet, right, is the fairy tale for them. I don't know. They're not. I'm not going to meet them. I'm just on the internet. But that's where it starts. The manipulation comes in where they could try to get you to do what they could get you to send them some naked pictures, baby. They gonna be getting you to chop on that airplane to go see their asses too. Then you'll be missing. I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying, like, it's just, ooh, it's a lot. And you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. It really is. It really, really is a lot. And it's sad. But prayer works. God is good all the time. Amen. Hit the church. Amen. Amen. It's God's good all the time. Okay. Amen. Amen. God's good all the time. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna talk about something totally different. Um, because y'all have voted, right? And the vote, the highest vote was on sex and intimacy. So I was like, okay, y'all kinky stuff over here with y'all nasty asses. But I needed to talk about this because it was, y'all family, you know what I'm saying? And um I really needed to just talk about that. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? But baby, I could change the title a little bit now. Sex, intimacy. I want to talk about it? Or y'all want to say that for another day? Because over here we doing anything over here. Protect your kids. That's right. The internet crazy, Kathy. Internet crazy.
Mind to become lazy. I know it sounds a bit strange right now, but
oh Lord, who is this? What happened here? Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on, 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 y'all. Riding, riding, riding town. Riding to the south like a riding round. They go ride to the town like a riding round. Hmm. It's something I saw, another cyber thing, and I wanted to say something with that. I'm trying to find it. Let me see. Hmm. Oh, wow. Check this out, y'all. This is called the Center for Female and Male Sexual Medicine. Okay, now. Hmm. Cyber sex is any type of sexual activity that occurs virtual between two or more individuals, including sexing, sharing sexual images or video with partners, or webcam sex and chat room sex. Although some cyber sex experiences include visual elements such as photos or videos, other cyber sex includes describing sexual fantasies or scenarios in written or spoken words. In most cases, cyber sex involves real life masturbation by one or all participants. A usual cyber sex is considered a safe form of sex since the participant do not have physical contact, right? But check this out, with one another. There is no risk of unplanned, like we said, pregnancies or transmitted or sexual transmitted infections. However, individuals who engage in cyber sex should be, um, what is this word? Should be concerned that their risk privacy if they share personal sexual images or videos with cybersex partners, because that person could potentially share these things with others. Also, people who have cybersex with unknown individuals online should bear in mind that strangers can easily lie about their age, gender, and other personal characteristics on the internet. Yes. Therefore, it is not advisable to meet up with any anonymous cyber sex partner in person without first confirming their true identity. Please, people, if y'all ever want to meet up with these dudes, and it's not only for my kid, I'm just saying in general, if y'all ever want to meet up with these people, make sure y'all know their identity, who y'all meeting up with first. Look them up. Act like you the police and go by and do a background check and everything. Take someone with you. I wouldn't even go meet their asses. We just cyber fucking. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Why do people have cyber sex anyway? This is why. People may have decided to have cyber sex when they are unable to have physical sex with the partner due to distance, quarantine related, or 19 other illnesses, or any other relevant reasons. Couples may also engage in cyber sex to add various in their sex lives, to change up their sex lives. Okay, some people enjoy cyber sex because they find it to be a safe way to express their sexuality in an anonymous environment. The situations may lower a person's ability to make the experience more, and higher to make whatever, to make the experience more enjoyable. What are some ways to a person can safely enjoy cyber sex? Okay, this is the safe way to enjoy it, y'all. Y'all ready? Okay. It's a good idea to establish boundaries before cyber sex encounter. Think about which form of cyber sex you are comfortable participating in and which ones you may not be comfortable in, like I said before. You only share personal photos or videos with cyber partners who you know and trust. You don't want to have an uncomfortable and embarrassed situation on the internet, y'all. Okay, for real. Like, okay. Do you think that people have cyber sex because they are not getting fulfilled with their mate? Or, yes, please be careful with any cyber stuff. What? I remember this lady getting gang R word in the media verse, shaking my damn head. Get out of here, Kathy. Wow. Shows I have an unpopular hood opinion for the ladies. You have an unpopular hood opinion for the ladies. I can't. You too much. Facebook, she was traumatized. It was like it was really happening to her. That, see what I'm saying? I'm glad you said that, Kathy. Thank you for sharing that. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. I've never heard of that. See what I'm saying? It could happen. And I'm telling you, the internet is wicked as wild. People making you do some insane things. Insane things. Matter of fact, I want to look. Thank you. You know what? You just gave me an idea, Kathy. Let me see. Oh. Hmm. You just gave me an idea to look something up. Okay. I'm trying to see. Check this out, y'all. Knoxville man pleads guilty to cyber R related charges. A Knoxville man admitted today in court that he used threats of violence and humiliated over social media app to force women into acts of sexual degradation. Wow. See? It happens, man. It happens. Justin Scott pleaded guilty in USA District Court to transmitted a threat through the internet with internet to extort he faces 18 months in prison. Wow. They it was the two men. Okay, so there was two men, 26 women in total. 26 young women and 3 teenage girls before they were caught. Oh, what she said. Wow, that's crazy, Kathy. Okay, let me drop the link. I didn't see her say it. Wow. The story, but let me drop the link for my baby girl. Let me drop the link for my baby girl. Let me drop the link for my baby girl. Oh, let me see how do I do this on here? Okay, wait a minute here. Now this is gonna be a tricky one here. Oh, all I had to do was paste it. Look at that. Look at that. That was easy. Okay. Come on down. All right, you just sent me an article. I'm about to check it out so we can look at it. Oh, God. Disturbing report of sexual assault in the metaverse is a free show. Wow. Disturbing account of a woman being sexual assaulted and harassed on Mediaverse are racking up, according to online watchdogs. One 20 years old woman says she was R within 1 hour of being in the Mediaverse, according to a news report from Son of Us, a nonprofit advocate organization and online community that campaigns to hold corporations accountable for various of illegal infractions. The report titled Mediaverse and Another Cesspool of Toxic Content. Oh, oh, what did I do? Come back, mama. I went to hit it so I could open you up. Was I supposed to do that? Girl, you know I'm new to this iPad. Come back though. Maybe I didn't even have to do anything. Okay, there you go. Let me see. Do I have to do anything? I think I have to add you though, right? Let me see. Add to screen. There we go. I did it. Okay.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
boo?
boo. I like this iPad. I mean, it's okay
Oh,
now.
you're on your iPad.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it.
Lights,
It's a
camera,
lot to learn on it, so
action.
just play around.
Yeah.
Cause I never learned it, to be honest with you. So,
Hey, boo.
hey, listen, y'all. I ain't even gonna stay long. I just had to say this because you like. I listened to. Hold on, let me take one of my ear things out. I listened to what you were saying about the cyber. Like, if you're gonna do like cyber, I don't know what you can say on here. I can't remember, but I'll just call it cyber intimacy or whatever.
Right.
Let me tell you, if you're going to do that, first of all, think long and hard before you do it because it's just you never once you give someone any photos of you, once you do any video, even if you do it and they promise not to keep it, like they can still be recording and you will never know.
Oh,
You
shit.
know, they can take, can you hear me?
You still there, mama?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
What happened?
No, the light thing.
Oh, did it go out?
But no, we good. We good. Keep going. You can
Oh,
see
I
me,
was gonna
right?
say, I can see you. Yeah.
You good.
Um,
It's still
hit
light in
that,
here.
hit that button on the thing on the cord.
I know. I think it's a shortage
Oh
because it was
shoot.
acting a little weird earlier.
Okay.
But it's okay. We're gonna make it work.
Yeah,
That's
I can see you
okay.
though. Yeah, we about to have a tornado tonight. Well, a severe
I
thunderstorm.
got
It
it
wasn't
hanging on the
tornado.
garbage. All right. Go ahead, boo boo.
If you're gonna do it, first of all, I think you should be really careful with what you do because you can't get those back. People can screenshot if it's a video. Don't forget that. They can promise you that
Mm,
they're not recording. You'll never know. You know, you could be recording
that's
from
right.
another device and you'll never know. So just be careful what you put out there. And let me tell you, I've done some things in the past that I'm not proud of.
Mhm.
I would never like. I remember like my ex husband was just he was different, okay. And let me
Mm,
just say this, like the things that I did for him that I wanted to please him, right? I wanted to
right.
like if he wanted pictures, he got pictures, whatever it was, because I didn't want to, appear to be a prude or difficult.
Right.
But just be careful what you do. Like I remember one time, like just embarrassing things would happen because you can't trust that someone would be as careful as you would be. Like his mother found some stuff, you know,
Mm.
and well she would the thing with her, like she would go through our things, so it was just different. Things I would never do today ever. And I don't care whether you're in a committed relationship, whether you're just seeing somebody, like just be careful with what you put out there. But the only advice that I could give, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, no matter who you are, this is my hood therapist advice because I believe this on every level. You better have a picture of the person that you're sending it to, full frontal everything. You better have a picture with his face in it of him.
That's right.
If he's gonna request for you to do anything, like you better have him, and so that he knows, like like I'm not messing around like this. Don't you ever even think about exposing me in that way, because anyone who's requesting for you to be that vulnerable has to understand what they're asking of you. And if you don't have collateral, you ain't got no business doing it. Period.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
That's
have any
right.
type of trust in nobody like that. Period. I
Right.
mean, it can happen. You can accidentally send something to somebody. Yeah, it's happened. And people are just so free with doing stuff like that. We had a correction officer at the prison send pictures of herself, which was number one. I think she's a pedophile because like these are underage, right? Send
Oh
pictures of
shit.
herself. Yep. But now it's out there. They was passing it around the pictures. So it's just like,
Going down.
yeah. So I just say be careful. if you're gonna do anything. Like, think about the worst case scenario, and if you're okay with the worst case scenario, hey, go for it. It's your life. But things that I did when I was young, I wasn't thinking about consequences. I was thinking about
Right.
me being, you know, some down ass girlfriend or something, or you know what I mean. But it was the young mentality, and a lot of young girls are doing things just to please somebody. And let me tell you, attention is the new drug.
That's right.
Attention, it will get you, attention will have you, like I always say, it'll make you date people that you wouldn't normally date. It'll have you
Mm.
compromise yourself. It'll have you going into relationships you shouldn't be in. It'll have you going back to abusive relationships you ain't got no business being
Mm-hmm.
in. So like, you got to have some level of self-esteem about yourself that
That's right.
draws boundaries. You got to have it,
That's
because
right.
a man don't ask you to do anything,
That's
you
right.
know, and he'll tell you everything you want to hear
Mm.
before, you know, just to get you to do it. He'll tell you you're beautiful. He'll tell you he loves you. He'll tell you anything you want to hear. He ain't got to believe
Mm-hmm.
it, but if it sounds
That's
good to
right.
you and you ain't had nobody say something like that to you, it feels good. And you just, you know, that drug is something
Mm-hmm.
else because you want to keep hearing it, right?
Ooh.
So if like somebody's telling you, oh my God, you know, I love your body, I love this or that about you,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna feed more of it because you want to hear it more. And as soon as he realizes that's your kryptonite, is that you just need
Mm.
some attention and he can get what he wants, oh, he gonna push that envelope all day long.
Yep. Yep. That's right. Told
Because men
man.
are like that, you know. Women do it
Wow.
too, but more so men.
Man, that is so true. Because remember, I was saying, he said, I'm going to hurt myself if you don't send me those pictures. Well, nigga, then you just going to have to hurt yourself.
Yeah. And let me say, if anybody's threatening to
Manipulation.
hurt themselves because of that, he ain't mentally stable.
There he goes.
Like, how do you sound? Like, you sound so, that's so remedial. We're not in kindergarten.
Right.
I'm gonna hurt myself if you don't send me naked pictures of you. This is not a life saving, like, it's not gonna keep you alive if you see pictures of my
Right.
JJ.
Right. Right. I must got the kryptonite. God damn it.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's just not. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you, I've been embarrassed before.
Mm.
Totally embarrassed. Don't do it. It ain't even worth how it will make you feel. You know, like I said, you gotta think about the worst thing that could happen if you do it, and then if you're okay with it, go for it. But if you're not okay with it, man, I would think twice.
Yeah.
That man better have some love for you. And a lot of times, the only way you'll know is if he exposes himself to you the same way he's requesting you to do it to him. And you better keep receipts if you're smart.
For real. And you know, a lot of times they be on the internet and they're not even the person that they say they are.
Hmm.
They could be some old 86 or 70 something years old man.
Yep.
These fake pictures, fake profile, they're not even saying who they really are. And you
Oh,
know,
and let me say,
go
uh
ahead.
huh. Oh, I was just getting ready to say, I didn't want to forget to mention this part. You got to also remember things are all good when they all good. And what I
Mm,
mean when I say that is, things are great. He give you attention. You sending photos. Y'all having all kind of wow. You know what I mean? Like, it's
mm,
exciting, right? But the minute y'all, like, some people, have never, they don't like rejection. And you know, you got to think about worst case scenario. Sometimes there's people, guys, if you don't want to be with them no more, oh, guess what I got for you? They gonna blackmail you. They're gonna try to use that against you. And so,
right.
like, you got to be prepared for the worst, because some people, they everything's good when it's good, but they don't
Yeah.
play fair. As soon as y'all get into a fight, here he
Yeah.
come being petty. And so, like, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
know, if you've never had and this is just from my experience, I think if you've never had any arguments, or if you've never had any conflict with the person that you're about to do that, don't do it, because you don't know how they resolve conflict. And he might
Right.
just be the type to hold all that stuff that you've done together against you,
Mm-hmm.
you know? People
That's
are
right.
like that. People would surprise you. It wouldn't, trust me, it wouldn't happen to people. Like if someone thought, if a woman thought that the guy she was dealing with was capable of doing that, she wouldn't do it. So obviously, it takes time, and sometimes things happen. You might not like him that much anymore. He might be cheating on you. Like, what if the guy's seeing somebody else and you find out, but you've
Right.
already done all these things with him?
Right.
You could have one of those, one, you know what I'm saying? And he's
Mm-hmm.
like, well, who are you to get mad at me? Because people have that attitude and they're feeling entitled, and now
Mm-hmm.
you stuck because you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's a wicked world.
It sure the hell is, girl. And you know what's scary too is when they start to manipulate our girls and say,
Hmm.
"Why don't you come down here and visit me?"
Yep. Don't ever let yourself be, um don't ever hold yourself hostage to someone. Like, don't let them be the only avenue that you have to get somewhere. Or, don't ever be without. Like, our grandparents and our parents used to tell us stuff for a reason. Like, when they would say, don't ever let a man, like, people get it, today's generation, I feel like it's really effed up in a lot of ways, because if you think about it, you hear a lot of young girls say stuff like, um I can handle my own, or whatever.
Ugh.
You take it the wrong way, but not a you have to learn the between the reason why we were taught that. We weren't taught to handle our own because we don't need a man or whatever, or don't want a man. We were taught to have our own, so that in the event that something goes awry, that we're not dependent upon that man, and that we're not held hostage to him because something goes down. And now, if
Right.
he's got all the money and he's abusive, or if he's got all the money and you've done, like, that he can't use it against you. But now, people
Right.
forget that there's a reason why our grandparents and our parents told us these things.
That's right. That's right. You better listen up. That's a fact. For real. For real. Kathy says 100. Great advice. Thanks for sharing your experience, Cheryl. Yes.
But that's all I
That's a
had.
fact,
It's just a little.
though. Yes.
I was just playing with
Yes.
y'all.
Listen to the elders. Yes. I would have known my grandparents. I could just imagine what they would have said. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I listen
They
to people that I get close
be
to.
knowing.
Like,
They've already
huh?
made mistakes.
You going in and out.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you, Mama.
We got a storm coming. My
Oh,
bad.
that's right. That's why it sounds like that. Okay. That's why it sounds like that. I wish I knew. I wish I had Elza's, or my parents. Oh, it's smoky in this damn room. Let me turn the cigarette off. You know, parents or somebody back then that told me stuff like that. But that's why I be listening so hard now these days. And sometimes, you how they say it? Uh you learn from your experience. You learn from your experience. You always looked up who had grandparents. I adopted them and they adopted me. I met one grandparent but didn't grow up with them. Yep, say Kathy B. Yeah. That's why I look
Yeah.
up to other people, you know what I'm saying? To give me that
Yeah.
knowledge and stuff, like that I don't know. Like I get so close to other people. Like you guys, like you
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah. And I agree with Kathy B as well, because like like if you don't have grandparents, I have a very detached family. I have not talked to my grandparents in so long. I don't want nothing to do with them because I don't feel like they're good people. But I have people in my life, like I feel like anybody who is experience, and that's love. Wisdom, God gave us wisdom. The
Mm-hmm.
wisdom is not for you, wisdom is for other people, and
Right. Give
it's a
away.
gift to
Right.
you. Right. It's a
Right.
gift. And you got to see it that way. Somebody who's willing to help you and give you some advice because they've been through something, that's love. It's a form of endearment, but people don't see it that way. This generation sees it as them thinking they know it all or trying to tell you what to do. And it's just like, no, we're trying to save you.
Right. Right. And
Yeah.
oh my God. Wow. And then they get
Otherwise, we
mad.
wouldn't say anything. Yeah, then they get mad.
Mm-hmm. Wow. What is like, what can we, the sad thing is out of our hands. Is it? But is it out of our hands?
You never. I think that you never can give up hope, and you always have. If God you to give a word to anybody, it's your duty to do it because you might be planting a seed. So though it may seem as if it's falling on deaf ears, it doesn't always mean that, right? So
Right.
if God tells you, "Hey, spend some time with this one," or bless this one with your words, or whatever it is,
Right.
you have to do it because that's your assignment. Do it because we're not going to understand every assignment that He gives to us, right? And you literally have to do just that. I do think that a lot of the generation is taking them a long time to understand, but look at what they're faced with. They are faced with so much. Um, but the more like you can become a lot, relatable in some ways, somebody somebody's listening. It may not be who you intend for it to be for, but as long as you do your part, I think I don't think wisdom will always fall on deaf ears.
Yeah.
It's just sad that it's so bad now to where like the young people just they don't respect us
Mm.
and they've been taught but then again the like Gen Z or whatever it is now, you gotta understand there's a lot of millennials trying to be their kids' friends. So they're not getting good sound advice. They don't know what it looks like to get wisdom from anybody.
Right.
Because they parents trying to be like them.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. And that's one thing. I was telling Dave like a week ago. I was like, you know what I think the problem is? I think the problem is she's seeing me as her homie too much.
Hmm.
You know?
It could be a little bit of that, but it could also just be her wanting to do what she wants to do because you got to remember too, in her mind, I'm grown.
Right. And
Like you
that's
can't tell me
right.
what to do anymore. I think it's less of that because she's above the age of where she has to think that you're her friend.
Right.
She's just like, I'm an adult now. I can do what I want. Like, thank you for your advice, but I'm gonna do me, you know?
Basically. Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
so the only thing you can do at that point, you lose your
Yeah.
children for a while.
Yeah.
You really
That's
do. Like
true.
you have them, you got all they love, they want to be around you so much, and then you lose them for a while. Um, and then as they learn and have experiences, they take some things, they don't all, but then they come back around.
Oh, come back. It's the storm that she's having. That's what it is. It's like that shit just swiped her away or something. Bring my baby back. Bring my girl back. There you go. to sleep. Okay. All right, there we go. I said,
My
what happened?
dog did that.
This
My
the
dog hung up on
storm.
you.
The storm swiped you, swiped that shit away or something. I was like, what the hell?
No, my dog hit the phone.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
But yeah, I think it's more so like the only thing you can do is just stay prayed up and give it to the
Yeah,
Lord to handle. You know,
yeah.
it's the scariest thing to do. I feel weird telling you that because I know I know the feeling of feeling like helpless, right? Um, because I had a family member go through something, and I was just like, man, people kept telling me, oh, just pray about it, pray about it, pray about it, and I'm grateful for that now that I didn't that's what I did, but it's all I had. I had no resources. I had no way of. I just didn't know what to do, and I didn't see an answer. But I'm so glad I prayed about it. When I tell you, God worked it out. I didn't even see anything changing, but it did. So
Mm,
don't lose hope on that because just keep her covered in prayer.
yeah.
You know.
So and prayer is all we have.
Mhm. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're all human. We all are subject to make mistakes. We all get weak in our flesh. We do
Right.
things and we have our own struggles. So, you know, anybody who's not grounded is fair game for whatever happens, including
Right.
myself, everybody, all of us. So,
Yeah.
yep. Like, I just, I see all the things that's happening in the world, and I feel like my heart gets heavy a lot.
Mm.
It gets heavy a lot because I see people they're just, I don't know, just dealing with so much. So you
It's out
put
of
like,
control.
it's very much out of control. Yep. Everybody's dealing with depression. Everybody's dealing with low self-esteem. Everybody's dealing with so much. And then you look out into the world and there's mass shootings every freaking day.
Mm.
There's there's parents taking the lives of their kids. There's people
Mm-hmm.
getting AR'd and SA'd, and there's just so much happening. And
Mm.
it's just like, when does it end? Like, when do we get a break? It never used to be this, like, the norm, but it's just like, dang.
It's sad. It really is because I was saying a few days ago, I was like, why is people doing all this evil stuff? Like, what is going on in the world? What is going on? Why is there so
Yep.
many shooters? Why is there so many this? Why is there so that? What is going on?
Yep.
It's like it's just got. And then they say, then when voting comes, they want us to vote
That's all they care about.
for
And
what?
though it's important, it's like everyone wants us to vote for their agenda. Though I do think it's important, but a lot of people, the thing that we got to understand too is a lot of people that complain, they don't do it. And then it's like, we have to like have a collective of people who have the right ideas in mind to change things. So we have something to vote for. Do you see what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, because at this point, like, no matter what side you're on, it forces you to be a type of extremist. It's to the point now, my husband and I are like, I don't even know. You know what I mean? Everybody has
Mm-hmm.
started to like pit politics against each other to the point no one listens anymore. It's like, okay, what side you on? You're a Democrat? Oh, I don't mess with you. You're a Republican? I don't mess with you. So
Mm-hmm.
it's
Oh, you see
overly.
what? Oh, You see what Kathy said? Another shooting in Texas today.
I think she's talking about the one I told you about at the mall.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's so Kathy. That is the one at the mall that my husband and I just went to. Like, I literally just bought a dress from there. That's the only mall that's the closest mall to us, because the other ones don't really have anything. And
Mm,
yep, that's the mall that we go to.
so sad.
Isn't that crazy?
How you how you feeling with that? That's like
I'm
that's
okay. I wasn't there, but the crazy thing is,
I know,
just
but
3 days ago, there was a shooting at the Frisco Fair. My niece was there. My niece is going to prom tonight out, and it's just like it makes you feel almost like, okay, when does it end? Like, what now?
damn,
Especially
right,
when you got young people out trying to have a good time. It's just wow. It's just
damn.
crazy.
That's scary,
It is.
very scary. Every day I go, well, when I do go shopping or I'm in the store or something like that, that always goes through my mind.
It
You
does.
know
And
what I'm
you and
saying?
and and there's nothing you can do to prepare yourself
It is
really when you
right.
think about it. And that's the scary part. Because
It
no one
really
takes
is.
mental health seriously. Like Kathy had just said about depression and
Yep.
how it's real. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if I shared this with y'all, but when I was doing this, I did this survey twice, and it always gets the most attention. I put it on Reddit recently, and I asked the random people. I said, because I'll ask anything on Reddit, and sometimes people respond, sometimes they don't. But people always respond to this question, and it be hundreds of people. I always ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you in your life? Do you
Hmm.
know the first time I ever did that survey, I did it with my clients when I had the boot camp. The average score was a 2. I just did it recently on Reddit because I wanted to study. Like, I've been looking at things happening in the world, and it just made me wonder, like, what's going on with the mental health aspect. I said, what is this? On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you?
Right.
Same thing. The average was like 2 or less. People were
Wow.
telling you, I'll pull it up, so I'll share it one day. And people were saying, do you know the one common thing I saw? People, number one, people weren't afraid because on Reddit you don't know who people are, so they're willing to tell you the most intimate things about themselves because they know you can't tell who they are.
Right. Right.
Everybody, like, there was people, a couple people were like they just were they didn't have any hope left. A lot of people were like they just don't feel like life is worth living. Some people said
Wow.
that theirs was a 0. Some people said 2. I think I count on one hand. I think I had like 2 or 3 people who said things were going well, and maybe like 2 or 3 more that said things were like really good. No, everyone's sad. And think about how dangerous that is for the rest of us in society who are dealing with, you're sometimes one road rage incident, one you might say something on accident to somebody who's dealing with some shit that they just, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
don't want to be dealing with. And it makes them snap. And the one thing that they kept saying that I kept seeing over and over was that if they could get one thing, if they could have one thing, it would be a hug. How
Mm.
depressing that people are so
Damn.
deficient with affection that the
Damn.
average number of people walking around you is at a 2, and that we're supposed to function every day at a level to where we
Wow.
can maintain
That's
relationships in
deep.
society. Yep. And you
That's
wonder
very,
why
very
there's
deep.
shootings all the time, and people are so depressed, and people are killing their kids, and because people are on the freaking edge, they're on the verge.
Kathy said, oh, wait, hold on, let me put this in. You see what she said? I had a
Yep.
week and I felt angry and went to run away to my little to get
Yep.
away. We have those days and my little thing can make you
Dang,
snap.
Kathy.
My
Yes.
little thing can make you snap.
It's so true. Any little
Yeah.
thing. The fact that Kathy just said that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, like, she just got on here, right? And she's supporting and been on here for a while, always been with you.
Mm-hmm.
But you never, like, you don't know how her day is when she get on here. She
Right.
still shows up. But you
Right.
assume because you see her, and let me not speak for you, but I'll assume because I see
Right.
her that everything is fine with, right?
Right.
And all of us are so human and we got stuff going on. And a hug is it's it's the one thing that I saw. And I came home that day and I told my husband, I said, you know what, I appreciate you so much. Because after reading those comments, I said, I have something that I don't want to ever take for granted. And that's the fact that I could come and give you and get a hug from you. And
Mm.
it does something. And you know what I'm saying? And there's so
Wow.
many people who are so deficient in intimacy and emotional love that it makes them angry. And I remember feeling angry like that when my ex-husband was in prison and I was by myself paying all the bills and my
Mm.
stepdaughter was treating me like shit and I just felt like I was so unappreciated and then like I just felt like nothing could go right, you know? I was
Right.
I was angry with everybody. And I remember I saw somebody holding hands and girl, I about snapped because I was so deficient in like having somebody be there and I felt like why am I here? Why am I holding on to this
Mm.
relationship and I don't even like I'm lonely but I'm married. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And so now I guess I kind of and when I asked like why God, why did you put me through that? Like why did I go through that, right? Well, now I understand. I have a little bit of understanding of why people get to like why sometimes you come across people who are angry. You never know what's going on in their life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You hear what she
Yeah, like I
said?
said, I'm going to unfollow a lot of people. I don't like the fighting and the division in our community.
Mm.
I don't mess with my it'll mess yes, it does. You
It
can be lonely and
does.
married, especially when we get caught up with kids and work. That is so true. Let me tell you. Yep. I think it's worse when you're lonely and you're with somebody because you have expectations that are not being met versus when you
Ooh.
don't have somebody.
Mm. That's deep for her. What you just said. That's deep, and it
Yeah.
is so true. It is so true.
And
Yup.
that fuels anger when you're looking at the person that you feel like you're supposed to get something from and they're not giving it to
Right.
you or your needs aren't being met. It
Right.
immediately gives you the person to be angry at, right? But if you're by yourself, like if you're alone, you're not you don't have expectations. You would like it, but you don't have
Mm-hmm.
expectations of anybody in your vicinity. So like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I was angry. I was more happy when I was by myself. Not I'm talking about before I got married now, but
Right.
like
Right.
after that marriage, I was more angry when I was by or with him than when I was by myself because I could look at him and hate him for being such a terrible person and being such a horrible husband and not being there and all this other stuff in my mind, you know? That's the way I
Mm.
felt.
Especially when we get caught up with kids and work and etc. Wow. That's a fact though. Y'all right about that shit. Cause you could be in a room full of people and still feel lonely.
Yeah, you
You
can.
know what I mean?
Yep.
You
You
could
could
be
say
in a room.
one thing to somebody and they just burst out in tears because you hit a spot and triggered them.
Boom. Yup. Yup. So true. We answer the questions about what is going on with people, solutions, get help.
So true.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. The solutions, get
I
help.
know I think we should start like making sure that we also like number one like uplift somebody and make it a
Mm-hmm.
conscious thing because number one dealing with true crime all the time can get heavy, right? But
Mm-hmm.
like two things that help me the most. Number one, I don't know if you won't, but like me having like I like pets, like it kind of helped me with my mood and like stabilizing,
Aw.
my mood. But then also like just like mental health wise, I think it's just important to like I have a playlist on my YouTube. It's a private one, but I have a playlist where I play things that I like to see that make me happy. So you got to think about those things. And even when I'm in a bad mood, it uplifts me. Like I like to watch people get engaged. I like to watch weddings. Like I know that won't be everybody's cup of tea, but I like watching um little kids in Africa dance.
Oh,
Like if you watch that, it'll really uplift your spirit because you're looking at like a culture of people who are just happy with what they have. And like there's these it's
mm,
this thing I follow is these African countries, and the kids are just dancing, and they're just happy. And
mm,
I look at that, and it's like with limited resources, it just reminds you of who God is. God is so like he gives you abundance, but you realize what abundance really means when you see stuff like that, and you're just like, wow,
mm.
because you can have it all and not have it all, and that's what people fail to
That's
realize.
right. That's right. You know what? I'm glad you mentioned the kids in Africa because that brought me back when I was little, right?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, stings in my head. When I was a little girl, right? Me and my mother, we used to live in a shelter hotel, right? It was called the Skyway Hotel in Far Rockaway. We say
Mhm.
shelter hotel because it was like a welfare hotel. You know, back in the
Uh-huh.
days, instead of them sending you to a shelter, they would send you to like a welfare hotel. So
Uh-huh.
me and my mother used to live there, and I remember the black and white TVs back then.
Oh yeah.
And I used to sit on the floor with my legs crossed, and I used to watch the those commercials with the homeless from Africa and
Mhm.
stuff. And I used to say to my mother, "Can we send them some food?" You know, like we was living in a shelter hotel, but I was looking at them, and even as a 6 years old little girl, I knew like it just made me sad. You
Mhm.
know, like they used to show them drinking water, you know, the dirty water. Those commercials back then I'm talking about.
Yeah, I remember.
You know, remember those commercials back then? And they
Yeah.
used to say sponsor a kid child, those commercials.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear something that'll blow your mind though, that I heard that really blew my mind when I heard it? Um, we I can't articulate it exactly how I heard it, but I remember how I felt when I heard it because it like made me like pause. Why are we sad when we see that? They're not sad. They don't know they're in poverty.
Right.
That's a
Right.
God's gift though, to feel like you have it all and to not look at you don't have anything to compare it to. Um, do you see what I'm saying? Um, and I never thought of it that way until someone said that, and I was like, wow, I think
That makes
us
sense
being
though.
aware of some of the things around us makes us, yep, exactly.
Mhm. They was drinking their water and they was grateful
Hmm.
that they had water probably, you know?
Yep. And oh, Kathy B said we never saw anything positive about Africa back then. It's true. And as Americans, right? We were taught to feel sad, feel bad that they didn't have resources and they needed, to be
That's why
like
they
us,
right.
right?
That's why they
Yep.
showed them looking the way they was looking.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you think a lot of that was for the fundings,
Of course. Oh yeah.
right?
All day. All day. Yep.
Like here's a little black child that's drinking dirty water.
Mhm.
If you send us such and such, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
I
They
remember
never.
sending putting canned goods in a box.
Mhm.
As you know,
Yep.
when I was little, because I didn't know, I was like, Mommy, they need food,
Little do we know, half the stuff that we donate doesn't get to the destination that we think it's going. You know.
Wow.
That stuff had to be found out later, and still, we do things in hope that it will. but so many organizations have failed us. Kathy said, yes, they never wanted us to visit there.
Listen,
They live just like
just
us.
like us.
Exactly. Yep. Of course, there's impoverished places
Mhm.
everywhere, just
Wow.
like here. But you see, man, it's like I wish our children here could dance like the videos I be watching them dancing in, right? Just smiling, grinning ear to ear, you know?
Mm.
All playing outside. Our kids don't do that no more. I
Mm.
wish our kids could play outside. Whenever I see kids, like it's sad,
You
but
can't.
whenever I see kids playing outside now, I'm always stop in my tracks, like wow, and I always smile because I love to see that. Because there's so many people, there's so many kids, girl, you wouldn't believe, have never really played outside.
And they can't do it now these days.
Yeah, I always tell my husband that when we have kids, like he ask him, I always tell him I want kids I want to be able to what do I always say to him? Oh, I always say to him, I want kids that smell like outside.
What?
Because I want to be able to tell them, like, y'all smell like outside. You know how kids play outside for so long? Like, I don't know if your mom ever said that to you, but like when I was a kid,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
my grandmother used to say, y'all smell like outside.
Yes, yeah, yeah,
Y'all smell
yeah,
like outside.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so I tell my husband that all the time, like, I just want kids that smell like outside.
Uh,
Yep.
that's cute. I like that. I want kids to smell like outside. I like that.
Yeah, I want my kids to
That's
have a
cool.
childhood. I want them to play outside. I want them to be able to,
Mm.
not worry about school shootings and this shit
Right.
that our kids are dealing with.
Mm. It's a shame.
Mm, yep. Like, y'all smell like outside. That's a nice way of saying y'all stink. But I want that so bad.
Y'all smell like outside. Go take your ass in
I
the
want
shower
that so bad. Kathy laughing.
before you set up my
It's so
kitchen table.
true. You know? Don't you go in my kitchen. Take your butt right
Let me
to
go
the
on my kitchen
bathroom.
table.
Yeah.
I don't even let my daughter in my kitchen without if she don't have nothing over her hair with all that hair and stuff. Put a scarf over
Mm-hmm.
your hair, child,
Yeah, girl. His
before you
hair be
come in my
finding
kitchen.
itself everywhere for some reason.
I don't want to be eating hair.
Yep. I don't know how my hair gets everywhere, but it be in the kitchen here. I don't know what my brother-in-law be
Mine
like.
too.
It's like I constantly have to clean. I'm like, how did it get in the kitchen? I don't even be in the kitchen like that. I shouldn't have said that out loud, but I really don't.
I be seeing my hair sometimes flat on the stove. So I be like, "What? My hair falling out? Or something? What the hell?
Yeah.
Shit."
Yeah.
That's why I be trying to put something or, cause I hate that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. So Kathy said, our kids are dealing with a lot these days. They have PTSD from all these shootings and things. Oh my God,
Yeah.
yes.
And did
Oh,
y'all know I found out that um a lot of these kids don't have follow-up therapy. Like they'll say, "Oh, there's
mm,
a counselor on site if they want to come and talk." But there's
mm.
no like that's not enough.
That's a
Oh, I'm
shame.
here. There's always a school counselor available. That's not
Mm,
different.
That's a
You see what I'm
damn
saying?
shame.
There needs to be
Yeah.
therapy that if you've experienced, someone needs to look into that. I think I will. But if you've experienced a school shooting or any type of traumatic event, there should be counseling that is available to you. And it shouldn't have to be sought by the child, right? And it also shouldn't be sought by the parents because not everyone has good parents, unfortunately.
Boom.
I think they should reach out to the children. I think the school
Mm-hmm.
system and the state should take on that responsibility because the school is supposed to be a safe haven for children while, you know what I mean? They have to go or then their parents their parents face truancy. So it's just like, okay, if you're going to make it mandatory that my child be in school, then you have to keep them safe.
Mm-hmm.
And if you fail to keep them safe, then you need to make sure that the resources are there to restore their mental health.
Or at least, what about even like they should have like at least some damn uh counsel caseworkers check up like
Right.
make you right like have a caseworker come to the house do a counseling visit or
Mm-hmm.
something.
Something. And
You
I know the
know.
houses like that might be a lot because there's a lot of students, but at least have
Yeah.
them If they're gonna be at school, at least have them follow up and make it be like, you know what I mean. These trafficking victims, I don't know if you know this, but there's no system in place to give them therapy. Did you know that?
You said that before. Yeah.
None.
That's
I was shocked.
crazy.
They just send them home. They just send them home back to their
That's
mom. They gotta deal with it.
crazy.
Yep. No system in place. Ridiculous.
That's
Ridiculous.
crazy.
Just send them back home. Deal with it. Which is a lot of these kids, a lot of these teenagers are going back to their traffickers.
Mm-hmm.
And people are wondering why,
Yep.
and they're scared, and they, you know what I mean? How do you
Yep.
go home and deal with that that mental programming that you've had to undergo, the abuse, the embarrassment? You don't know how to deal with anything.
Yep.
And there's no therapy. I feel sorry for these kids today. And we want to say that they're all messed up. Yeah, they're messed up. There's a lot of psychological stuff going on. Look at what they're dealing with too. Like what Kathy said, these kids are traumatized.
Mm-hmm.
And they're supposed to be our future doctors, lawyers, therapists. Like, come on now. How?
Mm.
Sorry, I don't know how we went from sex to this, but we did.
No. Listen, it all plays in the same ball game to me.
Man.
This channel is for everything, girl.
Oh yeah,
Everything.
you did say that. You did say that. I forgot.
This is
You did
where
say that.
this is where the smoke is. This is for everything. Shit. No holding bars, no hold back.
Right.
That's why I made this channel, because we could just talk about anything on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything we want to. You know, a lot of Kathy, you want to come up?
Yeah, Kathy, you should come up. It's
Yeah,
girls' night.
yeah, come on up here. I started to make some shrimp tacos, y'all. I haven't ate nothing. I'm gonna do it tomorrow though. Make shrimp tacos tomorrow. Come on. I'm loving the conversation. It's real talk. She said, I'm loving this conversation. It's real talk. Thank you.
Hmm.
That's what this is about. That's why I wanted to. Hubby looked at me like, don't you dare.
Are you serious? Oh, that's funny.
Can we get her for a few, please?
Can we just look? Can we just connect our husbands so they can talk?
Oh, shoot. That's too funny.
But yeah, let me tell you, I've learned so much just from working at this prison. Like it's crazy. I'm learning also about how people don't know how to be an adult. They don't know how
Mm.
to remain professional. Our society, like every day I come home and I'm like trying not to become jaded. Trying not to. I'm trying to make sure that I keep hope. Like I have to stay prayed up everywhere I go now, and
Yes.
every time I step foot up in there because I see the staff setting a horrible example and doing things. Like I just see so many things that it's just like if people knew how we got down,
Mm.
they'd be very afraid.
Stab deep,
Just
huh?
afraid in general. It is to me. I mean, I don't think people see it, but I feel like it is.
Right.
There used to be a way. There used to be um, people used to be professional. They used to know how to draw the line between home and work and play,
Not no
serious
more.
versus not. And, yeah, and now it's like no one gets it.
Mm.
I think that they're hiring people for certain positions way too young. Um,
Mm.
for my job, especially, I think that you cannot be. I think you should not be um, too close to the youth's age. Like you're fresh out of college, you're still a peer to someone who's 19, in my opinion.
I agree.
They see you as a peer. You may not be, but they see you as their peer, right?
Right. That's
And I
right.
think that's why there's so many people who get caught having relationships, right? You know, after someone gets out, and they got stuff going on at home, and it gets under my skin so much. And you know, I'm tired of the corruption because people get away with way too damn much. And you would think that I was the strict one because I get so irritated by things constantly. I feel like it might seem like I'm complaining, but when I tell you I'm so over people trying to be kids' friends, like that's why the world's so corrupt. Nobody gets it. These kids ain't your friends, and that, like I
Right.
mean, there's some of these kids that have committed capital murder. They not your friend, you know. Why?
Yeah.
Like I feel like people don't understand like how serious your job is. Like we had one lady trying to sneak a phone in for somebody, right?
Oh Lord.
So like she was on the news. I guess she had her picture put up or whatever. Like, but I'm like,
Oh
the
shit.
offense should be more serious because there are people who are in gangs who, they plan stuff and they commit crimes on the outside from inside. How you think they do that? If
That's
you weren't there helping them, how you think it's happening?
exactly. Look, that's what Kathy B said, especially police officers.
Exactly.
It's
You
always an
know,
inside job. Always an
you have
inside
a
job.
responsibility.
Yeah.
And like when you don't take your job seriously and you do crazy stuff like that, like I feel like, who do you think you are? You know, you're not. People have been treated like they're above the law, so they're gonna act accordingly because everybody
Mhm.
ain't got no damn integrity.
Mhm.
And police
You
officers be the worst. We need them. I
for
ain't
real.
calling my uncle when something happened. If somebody come break in here now, you think I'm calling? I ain't got no uncle to call. I can't call my daddy. I'm calling 911.
Right, right. And it's a shame that we cannot. A lot of them, we cannot count on. We cannot trust.
Hmm. And we can't get into
They
that
are in
mentality of not being able to trust them too, because it's like some people just hate police, right? But it's
right.
like, then what happens to the good ones when they come into a
Oh,
situation and
mm,
they assume that they're bad, so they're on guard? There's no way to fix that.
right.
Like how do you fix that? You know, like, and you start to see both sides, right? Like our communities have been destroyed by shitty officers, but
Yeah,
then there's so many of those that have not gotten weeded. You got to start over, you really do. But because we haven't done that yet and cleaned house,
right.
those it's like a cancer. It spreads.
It
And
spreads.
then some of the good people, some of the good officers kind of get that, swapped up in it, and then they get defensive because people are treating them like they treat all the bad ones, right? They all wear the same, they all wear blue. So then they have this shield up and they're coming into situations like on guard with an attitude because they don't know what to expect from you.
Right.
So it's like all of us are just, it's frustrating.
Yeah,
It really
that's
is.
true. That's true. It makes me sad that you can't trust a police officer. They're out here assaulting females and
Yep.
girls and
Yep. And covering it
shooting
up.
and covering it up and shooting and not even taking crime serious.
Hmm.
Like, it's crazy, man.
Because we need them. And I think the
Crazy.
penalty for them should be steep as hell. Like I really think that if they're caught doing something, first of all, I think that no body camera should ever be able to be turned off. Period. We have to wear body cameras at work, right? But like the crimes that have happened, the things that have happened on the floor, people turn their
Mhm.
cameras off. You should not, and so we're not supposed to. Does that mean that some people don't do it?
Right.
You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be able to turn your cameras off. Now, if they were made to where they wouldn't turn off, I think that would be different. But like, I wish something was invented to where like we could prevent that. Because I think a lot of people, and then also prevent erasing the stuff. I think maybe an outside agency should just keep track of that. We could like really cut down on a lot of stuff happening because now officers do it because they think they could just cut it off and hide. It's gonna get covered up,
Mm.
you know.
Mm-hmm. Or to destroy the evidence. Destroy the evidence. Because they got their friends covering their behinds. This is a sad world. This really is. I swear. It's like, damn. What's going to I hate to say what's going to happen next. Like, it's really sad. It
Yeah.
really is.
It's forced me to really, really depend on um me and like stay, like I said, staying prayed up, and like you got to stay in the word. Like it's just pushing me more towards like not, I don't want to say not trusting people, but not trusting people because you just don't know what's
Yeah.
going on with them.
Yeah. I agree. It's scary because, for instance, Shaquilla Robinson case. She thinks she going out there to have a good time with some friends.
Yeah.
Her best friend
Someone, a best friend, exactly. Someone she should know.
who invited her. She knew the other people, but she haven't seen them in a while. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
he was her best friend.
Wow.
Is she ever gonna get justice?
We don't know.
Is her attorney the date lawyer doing this because she wants to be on?
Girl, hold up. Somebody's shooting at the other mall.
Huh?
Somebody's shooting at the other mall. Hold on a second. My husband just came and
What?
told me. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Right now, Stonebriar, a different person in. Are you are you watching? Oh,
What?
let me go get my laptop. One second.
Okay. Oh my God. This is really bad.
What is it? What is it? I'll look. Hold on a second. He said they evacuated, but I don't know why he said active shooter. I don't know if he's sure. Hold on. Stonebriar. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jasmine.
No, no.
That took me
I
off
just pulled
guard.
it.
Like this is out of hand. So the
At
other
least
mall is
9
Stonebriar.
hospitals. 9 injured in shooting at the mall. Multiple victims reported after shooting in mall. There's another shooting in the mall?
He said it was one at the other mall. Hold on, I don't see it though. Teenager
What?
indicted plot commit. Teens charged with plotting. Stonebriar. I don't see one at Stonebriar. I'll give it a second because I don't see it. Hold on. The mall that the shooting was at earlier is out. It's called Allen.
Yeah, I see that one.
Yeah, 9 people. They still didn't put up the picture yet. I don't think he knew, because he said that he doesn't know why. He just told me he doesn't know why that it said shooting or what. I don't know if somebody corrected it. It was probably a
Oh,
misunderstanding because I don't see it. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? Because I couldn't. That would mean it would be a different person because they killed the shooter.
yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't.
sorry. I'm saying all these words. I forget we're on YouTube. I apologize.
It's okay.
So they evacuated the mall, but they're not sure why yet. Stonebriar evacuated. Closed early Friday night.
I'm trying
Oh,
to see if
someone.
it.
I think someone gave a threat.
What? This is
See.
ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna wait a few minutes. Okay, back to what we were saying. I'm just over
How
this.
can we even protect ourselves these days? This is crazy. You can't even protect yourself. You thinking we're going to the mall, go get some clothes, get a prom dress, or go hang out with your friends. God forbid, shit like this happens. You never make it out the mall. Like, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
Really sad. Or going food shopping. Like there was a shootout with at the grocery store. I forgot which one it was, but at that grocery store, I forgot where it was at though. Like, come on, you can't even go food shopping.
Right. Yeah. I think it's
What is
sad that our children need to do even drills for active shooters, something we never had when we were in school.
what is? Say that again, Mama.
Oh, I said I think it's sad that our kids even have to have an active shooter drill, because like we never had
Mm,
to do that when we were in school. We didn't even know what it was.
right, for real. We just had the bell thing,
Yeah.
the fire drill. It's crazy.
Yep.
How can you protect yourself with all this? Walk around with a bulletproof vest every day, from head to toe.
Right.
I mean,
Wow.
this is why I do not mind staying in my house.
Exactly.
Kathy B said we all have PTSD. Oh, for sure. I've been had PTSD for years though, and I think it's just getting worse.
Yeah.
For real, I really think mine is getting worse because Dave had dropped something in the shower. This was yesterday, I think it was, and I went crazy, literally.
Wow.
Yeah, it's yeah. I went like a little. So
It's a
I
real thing, man. Like people
yeah,
they don't give it enough like recognition as to what it can do to a person.
yeah, it's
Um,
serious.
yeah, and counseling is needed, man. I had counselors. I I don't think I've seen a counselor since I got married. No, that's a lie, but not for very long. Um, but I mean, to be honest with you, it's the best decision I ever made was to talk to somebody, because
Mhm.
sometimes it's not what they say, it may be the questions they ask or that make you think about how to look at
Mhm.
life differently or your situation differently, you know.
Mhm.
PTSD is real.
It
Yeah.
is. Because I see a counselor too. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 weeks or every, like, we started with every week. Now,
Yeah.
every, you know,
Do you ever look forward to
I
talking to her?
do. I do. I
Yeah, that's
like
good.
her. We just started doing Zoom, where I could actually see her face,
Yeah.
because before it was just talking, without,
Yeah.
I never saw how she looked. So a few days ago we finally seen, she
Yeah.
was working from home. It was actually Monday. Yeah, because I came from programming stuff, and
Oh wow.
I cooked him breakfast real quick and got on Zoom and did it, and it was awesome because it was so easy to do it on the iPhone you gave me.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it was like, it was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, Kathy. Yeah. And she was cool, man. I told her she needs to get into power though. She said her boyfriend told her, baby, can I call you back? Because I'm watching Power. I was like, girl, I'm done. So I sent her the link to Power. It was so funny. But yeah, she's really nice, and it is good to have to talk to somebody and have that recognition, because sometimes you need it. Sometimes I
Yeah.
think that I don't need it, and and that's the devil's a lie.
Right. We
You
all
know,
need to talk to somebody.
Kathy haven't watched not one episode. Oh,
Oh,
you
Kathy, she gonna
insane?
get you. She already got me
Mm.
because I'm behind. She already got me.
We're gonna do Power reviews on here. I'm gonna start doing Power reviews as soon as I find out what's the rules of YouTubers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do Power reviews. Yes, me and Dave was watching it yesterday.
Kathy in trouble.
You in trouble,
What?
Kathy.
It's
You in
actually really good though. I will say, Kathy, don't sleep on it. It's
don't sleep on it. I told my
nothing. I didn't even think I.
huh. What you said, Mama?
Who me?
Yeah,
I said I don't. I didn't think I would like it, but I do. And I told
yeah.
Kathy not to sleep on it because like I wasn't sure when I first saw it, and I'm telling you, it's good.
It
But I'm telling
is.
if you get started, Kathy, don't you be blaming nobody over here now, because you gonna get hooked. You gonna get hooked.
You gonna get hooked, but you gotta go all the way to Power 1. Power 1 season 1, because this is Power book. You gotta go all the way to Power when Ghost was alive.
Oh yeah, it's really good. I was thoroughly impressed. Like
Yes. Oh, you missed what
yeah,
happened. The other
I
we saw
know.
that girl. We was in it yesterday. Me and
I'm
Dave.
so behind. I gave up
We
because
saw it
I'm too
yesterday because
busy.
we missed 2 episodes. So we seen it yesterday, and one of the OGs is.
Oh
That's what
wow.
I'm gonna say. One of our OGs, and he. Mm, I said there's a spinoff or two. Yes, you gotta get in it, Kathy. Once you get in it, I'm telling you, you're gonna be hooked. That and oh, what's the other one? I was telling my therapist to get into it also. uh oh, it's the woman prison one. Um, and I think I told y'all about this one before.
Who?
The woman prison one. Whitworth.
Oh, Wentworth is better than Power. Is better than everything.
You
Wentworth
watch
is
Whitworth?
so good. Yes, watched every. Yes,
Girl,
yes.
you watch Whitworth?
Hell yeah. You know there was a 1970s or eight. Hold on, let me see. The original is old.
The
There's an
original,
original
yeah,
Wentworth.
but no.
Yeah, but yeah, I watched the one on Netflix.
Get out of here.
Hmm.
Oh, my girl.
Yep. Because it's a remake of the original series back in the day.
Did you get the season? Did you watch the new season, the last one?
8, yeah.
Oh,
Wentworth is so good. Now, Kathy, let me just say, if you're gonna choose, I'm gonna be biased. If you're gonna choose, Wentworth is you should. I would throw Power in the trash can over Wentworth all
she
day, every
lying.
day. No, it was
She
both. I think it
fibbing.
was. No, I'm not. I promise you. Let me tell you, Wentworth. My husband. Wait, did he watch
No, we're gonna have to take a
No,
vote
he
on
didn't.
that one, but it's not enough people here.
I
I got
would
two
watch it
hands.
again. It was so good. I mean, it's
Whitworth.
brilliant. Oh, it's so
But we
good.
gotta be no, we gotta be honest. She haven't no. She being weirded because she haven't been watching Power. She don't know. She don't know. She no. I don't
No,
talk to you
I
no
think
more.
Wentworth will make you. I
Whitworth is
mean,
the
you
shit.
literally
I
won't get
can't
up out your
front.
seat. You
Yeah,
from
Whitworth
beginning
is
to
the shit.
end, Wentworth will make you miss appointments. It'll make you call into work you sick and not be sick. It'll
It's
do. Power not gonna do that. Power's good, but it's not great. When you
yes, it
see after you see,
is. You've
Jasmine.
been missing it.
Nah, I didn't say it wasn't good. It's really good, but Wentworth is on a whole new level.
You right. You know what? Yeah, you right. I gotta give. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
I mean,
call Adam?
Kathy
Okay,
would want to
okay,
start
okay. Let's
a
do it
club.
like this. Okay, look. We're gonna do it like this. Power and Whitworth. Can I call out of work for Power?
No,
Hell no.
mm-mm, no.
Wait, wait. Can I call out of work for Power? No. Can I call out of work for Whitworth? Yeah,
All day,
yeah.
all day.
I can't come in today. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling good. Start with Whitworth. Yeah, the girl got me on that one. Start with Whitworth. Hmm. Yeah, and that's on Netflix too. Netflix. We got to do a review. We should do a review on Whitworth. How about that instead of Power? Huh, sis? Where the hell she go? She did. Now we got three of her up here. Two of her up here.
Hello,
You there? You with us, Mama?
where's my mic?
I don't know. Somewhere.
You're only the host can see you. Uh-oh, what happened?
You got two of you up here. So let me bring this one down from you. Let me see. Okay. You good? Oh, sure. What happened? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Add on screen. There we go. Okay. You found your mic? Which season am I on? On which one? On Whitworth? We finished them already, girl. We finished them. Oh, she went back on that one. You there? We finished Whitworth. Yeah, we've been finished them. But I would love to do a review on it. It is dope. I will watch it again. I can't even front. I will watch it again. I watched it already 3 times. That's how good it is. I can't lie. Yeah, I watched it 3 times already. I've watched Power. See, it's a whole spin-off thing with Power though. Power Book 1, Power Book 2, Power Book 3. Then you got Tommy over there, and then you got. It's just, Power is the shit though. I can't even front with you. There's so many people on YouTube right now that's doing reviews with Power. It's crazy. That's how I be on at nighttime. I be on people's reviews on Power. I ain't gonna lie. But there's one person that does a review on Whitworth. I haven't seen nobody else do a review on Whitworth on YouTube but one person. So maybe we need to do a review on Whitworth. You with us? You with us, sis? You with us? You with us, sis? You with us? You with us, sis? Hear myself. Oh, I don't know why it sounds like that. You with us, sis? Hear myself. Oh, I don't know why it sounds like that. You with us, sis? Hear myself. Oh, I don't know why it sounds like that. You gonna start watching it, Kathy? Oh, I wish we can play some now. You gonna start watching it, Kathy? Let's see. You know what we should do? Oh, I wish we could play some now. Do a movie review. I mean, a movie night on it and do episodes. But then we can't really play it on here, though. That's the thing. What you singing over there? Come on, baby. What is she talking about? Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the Go ahead, girl. Come on, baby, that's you. Sing ahead, Beyonce. Go ahead, Beyonce. Yes, we did it last time on StreamYard in the back end. Yes. We need to do another movie night. Yes, we did it last time on StreamYard in the back end. Why am I hearing myself? That's on your end, sis. We need to do another movie night. Yes, we did it last time on StreamYard in the back end. Why am I hearing myself? That's on your end, sis. We need to do another movie night. Yes, we did it last time on StreamYard. We got to bring her back. I took her ass down. Let us bring her back up here. Let's see if it work. You hear? Let us bring her back up here. Let's see if it work. I don't know what happened. Let us bring her back up here. Let's see if it work. All right, sis. What's going on? Where's she at? She over there singing Beyonce and everything, but she done forgot about us, child. She said, she's talking about, I can't with her. I'm about to call her. She is over there singing Beyonce. She better Beyonce her ass back on this damn thing. We've been on here for a while. Wow, it's 10 o'clock. I'm liking this though. Let's call her. Maybe she could sing the whole song for Beyonce for us. Let's put her on speaker. Let's do a prank. Oh, I can't because she gonna see my number.
Oh my God.
Can I please speak to Beyonce?
Hello?
Can I please speak to Beyonce?
You know what? I don't know what happened.
Girl, we heard you over there singing Beyonce and everything.
I know. I just thought it was playing back. I was like,
that shit was so funny as hell. We over here cracking up.
It It hung up on you, right? But you still had me. You could still hear me.
Yeah.
When I told you you were not on the screen, you weren't even on my screen. So I was waiting for the screen to reset. So I didn't know what was coming while I was waiting. And I thought, dang, this thing ain't hooking back up. So I'm like trying to reset it. And you can hear everything I'm saying.
That
Oh
shit
my-
was so funny. I'm over here dancing and shit. You singing Beyonce. You got a good tone to you, girl.
Oh my God. I can't stand you.
Come back on here, girl. I got you on speaker. Kathy is cracking up laughing.
Oh my God. Okay. So I don't know how to fix it because it says I'm still on the screen, but I'm literally not. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna restart my phone real quick and then I'll be on there.
Okay, all right, okay, bye.
Okay.
All right. Oh Lord, that shit was funny as hell. She like, and that used to be one of my jams back then too. Remember that song Kathy from Beyonce? That used to be one of my jams back then. Hey, that's all I need. Hey. Oh my God, homegirl was doing her thing back there. That was hilarious. You know who I was talking to? Best laugh of the day, right? I know. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This is pretty cool, girls chat. I like this. I'm liking this. I'm liking the vibe. I like it. I don't like all that drama and all that drama and stuff on YouTube. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I feel you, Kathy, when you was like, you got to start unfollowing people and shit. I feel you. I be seeing a lot of YouTubers that's like really big out there. I don't want to say their names, but they're not celebrities, but they big, and they be just getting into it with each other, yo. I be like, ooh, child, honey, child. I be like, they got this whole thing with Jaguar right now. Oh, Lordy. Oh, unproductive and destructive. I like that. Unproductive and destructive. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. And that's why I was like, when we come on here, well, I was playing, you know, when I say, oh, we're going to get messy. I'm glad that y'all know the messy I'm talking about is the celebrity gossip messy and, you know, stuff like that. There we go.
Okay, am I back? Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know.
Oh my
I
God,
literally
too
thought my phone
funny.
was off. I had to turn my phone off.
You know, I still got you on my StreamYard thing too.
Oh, my name?
Huh?
My name?
No, remember
your
when
name?
we did the 24-hour live thing?
Yeah.
I still got you connected on my StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
I think I do, yeah. Yeah. I don't care shit. Because you never know, we might do something like that again, and we might, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we might definitely plan another one for sure.
Yeah. That's pretty cool though. Kathy over here cracking up laughing. You was doing your thing on Beyonce. Sing it for us, girl. Sing it. Come on. Sing it for us.
I don't even want to know what I sound like. I'm not even gonna go back. Nope.
Yeah. I was saying we need to do a review on Whitworth.
Oh, Wentworth is amazing.
You know what? Everybody on YouTube, right, is doing. I see a lot of YouTubers doing reviews on Power, but I only saw one YouTuber doing a review on Whitworth.
Yeah, I think more people need to watch it because we could do a review, but not enough people know about it. They have to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause I told one person about it, a friend of mine, and I said, "Hey, you really need to watch this." She was looking for something,
to watch when she gets home from work because she's always kind of trying to wind down.
Mm-hmm.
And she messaged me. She was like, "Why did you give me this to watch?" And she was hooked. When I tell you, she said she watched all of it straight, everything but the last season, and then that's because of work. And then she finished all of. She couldn't stop watching it.
Let me tell you something. I went to the bank once. Well, not once, but I went to the bank before, right? And there was this young guy there, right? And I'm talking to him and stuff. And next thing you know, I'm talking about Whitworth. And he's married, right? So he says, really? I'm going to check it out. I go back to the bank because I had needed help with something else. I had needed help with some other stuff. But make a long story short, he says to me, I watched that show that you told me about with me and my wife, and it's really good. So, Kathy B, you got to get into it.
Yeah. You won't
really
be mad at us. Like, that's one I'm confident. Because, like some things people might not be into. They might be like, oh, I don't really like shows like that. But with Wentworth, I'm confident that most people are gonna get into it.
Oh yeah.
They just
you know what? Why don't we do like a movie night of it?
Of Wentworth? Oh, like an episode?
Yeah.
Like, introduce people to it. I'm down with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we could start doing reviews on it. Different shit like that. Let's do that.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Let Kathy start. Kathy said, okay, I will binge watch it. Listen, Kathy, don't be blaming us when you be missing work and stuff now. Because I'm telling you, some things are going to go awry in your life. Go ahead and tell your husband right now. As a matter of fact, I think you should get your husband in to watch it with you.
Yes.
It's going to consume you.
Wentworth. Let me see.
I probably put on a few pounds watching that too. I just could not get up. I would just eat.
Yes. I watched it.
You're going to be answering all kind of erroneous stuff.
I'm telling you, girl. I watched it 3 times. And I'm going to watch it. Listen, I could watch it again and again and again and again. It's that good.
I'll definitely watch it again.
It's that good. So we definitely got to do a TV, a movie, a movie night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you plan ahead, because my schedule is so
I know.
crazy.
Well, we're gonna wait for your schedule. Let us, let me know when a good Saturday is good for you.
Okay.
That's when we'll do it on a Saturday night. We'll get a couple of episodes in. Because it's seasons, it's episode, you know what I'm saying? Like episode 1, right? Episode 2, episode 3. We'll get some of those in, get some popcorn, be chilling.
Kathy, I won't even lie. I was angry with my husband because I started it and he was working and he couldn't watch it. So he didn't watch it with me. And I was judging him. I was like, just sit down and watch one episode. Because I knew if he did, he would get hooked, but he wouldn't do it. So I had to get some friends of mine in on it instead. But it was so worth it.
Yo, let me tell you, I got Dave got hooked on it too, girl. When I tell you, first, Kathy, right or wrong, Cheryl, as soon as it comes on.
Yeah, from beginning to all the way. Like, there's never a dull moment.
There's never. Never.
I won't say that about
soon
me.
As it comes on, your mouth is just like it's just, it's crazy. It's that good.
If y'all find another show that's like, because I want something new that can get my mind off of like
Power.
No, not like Power though. Like something new. Yeah.
Let me see.
New.
Oh. There was a show that me and Dave got into. Matter of fact, you know who's directed it? Jamie Foxx.
Oh.
Yes. Talking about Jamie, well, I'm going to save that one. Because we're going to do celebrity gossip on that one. But What is the name of that show?
Oh, thank you, Kathy. She says she likes both of our logos.
Oh, thank you. She made mines. Did you see mines? I don't know. Did you? Is my logo up?
It's on your theme. It's not on here, but you know you could put it on your thumbnail too. But
The one that you made.
yeah, I saw it on
Yeah.
the thing.
Oh, it's on my thumbnail, right?
Yeah.
I want it on my thing. Oh, I put it on my banner though. Did you see it on the new channel as a banner?
I saw it. Yep. She said she see it. Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, my girl made that, man. She made a couple of them actually. And I downloaded iMovie like you told me to. I've been messing around with that and stuff.
Oh yeah, you'll like that. It's
Mhm.
easier to use on the phone.
Yeah, but I don't know how to. We'll talk after. We'll talk,
Okay.
Because I'm about to lose my train of thought and see I lost my train of thought. Thank you, y'all. Now I'm gonna blame y'all.
Lord.
Wait. Jamie Foxx movie. Okay, Jamie Foxx show. Jamie. Jamie, you know what? Fuck it. We might as well talk. We can talk about everything. There's so many celebrity gossip anyway. Jamie Foxx is still in the hospital.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Still in the hospital. He had a stroke.
That's what they. That's. You think that's what he had?
I didn't at first, but then somebody confirmed. I can't remember who it was, but somebody legitimate confirmed that he did have a stroke. Yeah.
Oh, they did confirm it.
But I mean,
Because he has said. They said something about. He had wanted to talk to the police when he got to the hospital. Allegedly. Because he felt that people were out to try to kill him, that they was putting stuff in his drink on set.
What?
Yeah, I want to do a whole thing on Jamie Foxx thing, the story with that. Yeah. Did you hear that? Nobody else heard about that? Yeah. That he said that that's what the people saying. You know how the streets be talking on YouTube streets and different people be saying shit. You know what I mean? I don't know how true that is.
Oh wow.
But that's what they said that he had asked. But wait a minute. If he can't talk, how the hell did he ask to see a damn cop when he got to the hospital? What the hell?
Who Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been like where he was.
I'm just
dealing with
thinking
symptoms.
about that. Like, but this movie that he got is called The Missing Person Unit. It's good.
Wow. Okay. Missing persons unit.
Yeah. Let me make sure I'm
Do you know that person? I'm sorry, I just wanted to fill you in. Did that person unalived 16 people and I mean he shot 16 people and unalived 9 of them?
What?
Yeah. So 16 total, but 9 of them died,
Oh my God.
including children.
That's a shame. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's called Missing Person Unit Alert.
Unit alert. Okay.
And it's really good. Me and Dave just started getting into that. We waiting for the other we don't know what happened, why they
Well, I found it. I'm gonna save this.
Oh yeah, it's good, girl. It's really, really good. But Kathy, you focus on Whitworth.
Then Kathy, you focus on Wentworth.
You focus on Whitworth. That's your homework, okay? Shit.
I'm sure she get that in.
You focus on Whitworth. You
Look,
focus.
Jasmine gonna be live and Kathy gonna come into the channel and be like, why are you here? Why aren't you watching Wentworth? You need to get caught up.
I'm gonna be texting her. What are you doing? They watching Whitworth?
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
You focus on Whitworth.
Lord.
Oh, who else got sciatica? My butt be hurting, y'all, when I be sitting long. Who else got sciatica besides me?
I don't have sciatica, but my butt be hurting from sitting all day because I sit a lot.
It might be sciatica.
Nah, it's the chairs. Like I literally be sitting for a long time.
Shit. Oh. You, Kathy says she do. Yeah, that sciatica ain't no joke, right, Kathy? I got it in my spine, my butt now. Oh, Lord. My hands, I'm all twisted. Missing Person Alert. Yes, that is a very good show. That's another show you could get into, sis.
Okay,
That's a good one.
I'll look into that.
I was really surprised when I saw Jamie Foxx is the written producer or whatever he is on there. I was like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
I said, okay. Go ahead, Jamie now. I appreciate that. I really do, because we need, I mean, we have, shows that are missing people, but when you see a person like Jamie Foxx put on, doing something like, I think that's just pretty dope. I think that's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
What's another show? You don't like you watch Law and Order and stuff like that?
No, I know it's good, but I've never watched Law and Order. I don't think I've seen an episode, like not one.
What?
And I'm probably the only one in the world who hasn't, but I've never watched Law and Order.
Oh no.
I know. Ever. I like to be different in some ways, clearly. Oh my God, Kathy said she hasn't either. Oh, I don't feel so bad. I literally felt like I'm the only one because people react just how Jasmine's reacting to right now.
Oh no.
Judgment. It's okay.
Okay, wait. You know which Law and Order I think you would really like? Because Stabler has his own criminal intent. Wait, organized. Hold on. Organized crime. That's a different vibe.
A season or an episode?
It's episodes and stuff, like episode 1, episode 2.
But is
organized crime?
Okay, is that the name of the season, or is it just one single episode?
No, that's the name of the show.
Okay.
Law and Order, Organized Crime.
Okay.
I think that is good. That's good. That's a really good one.
Lord. We'll see. I'll report back to you.
So you either, Kathy. Well, Kathy, you don't worry about Law and Order. You worry about Whitworth.
Leave Kathy alone. Oh man.
You gotta
All
worry
it-
about Whitworth.
Listen, it's like a drug. All it takes is one hit. Is all she needs is the first
I
episode.
know.
And that's
I
all-
wish we could play it right
I
now.
know. I know. It's that good.
It's so good.
I might watch it on my way to sleep tonight because it really is that good.
Black Mirror? What's that? You ever seen that since Black Mirror?
Now the only thing, okay, so you tell me, I did watch a few episodes of Black Mirror.
What is
I
that?
don't see how they could. For me, when I watch stuff, it has to connect. One episode will, like, it has to be continuous. But if
Right.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Black Mirror is all different episodes, and they were good. Don't get me wrong, not all of them, but I think out of the first season, I think, or whatever it was, there was like, I don't know, 3 episodes that I really, really liked, but then they didn't connect, and I don't know, I couldn't. It was weird to me. I'm gonna have to try it again.
I never even heard of that show. I'm looking at
Yeah.
it now. A series standalone drama, sharp, suspenseful. The Twilight Zone. Oh no, boo boo. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
But they are the episodes that they did have. You know what it was, Kathy? I wanted more, but the episodes were good. But it's like, dang, I was thinking like whenever it ended, I wanted to see another episode. But that's what kind of made me feel like, oh man, the next one's gonna be different, you know?
She said Jazz has homework now.
Yeah.
I got real homework actually soon. Because remember, I start school on the 15th, y'all.
Yup. We don't want to see you now. Look, Kathy gonna be watching Wentworth, and you're gonna be doing homework for real. So,
But she want me to watch. What you want me to watch? Black Mirror. Now it's saying Twilight Zone stuff, y'all. I ain't into no Twilight Zone stuff. I can't deal with that.
No, we want you to watch that homework. She talking about what you want me to watch. We gonna watch them books.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, somebody said, why did Black Mirror get canceled? The series renewed has been on ice due to Netflix dispute with the IP owner. Oh. Oh, so they got beef. So there y'all go. Y'all show is dead.
No, because Kathy said they're coming back in June, next month.
Oh.
So that article must be from what happened before, and then
April 26, 2023.
2023. Maybe are they just explaining what happened? And because
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, it says, will there be a season 6? Season 6 of Black Mirror was greenlit in May 2022 and filming kicked off the next month. This article will tell you everything we need to know on the latest in development. I hate when they don't answer the damn question correctly. Does Black Mirror always end bad? What people? Okay, so
I don't remember it, y'all. I don't remember it, Kathy. I have to go back because I do know that there were some endings that I didn't like, but it's been so long.
but is a good show though? Suspense.
It's good. It's just short. I like long. I'm my personality. I like to binge watch stuff.
Right.
It's so bad. I really do have a disease because if I get into a show, when it ends, I go through a little bit of like, I bet it's a real thing too. Like I feel like I go through like show depression or something because I'd be like, dang, what am I gonna do now?
That's how it was when Whitworth ended for me.
Yeah, it just be so good and it's kind of like,
Yeah. I feel you. That's how it was.
Mm.
That's why I was so glad when they did a season 6 and what was it? 7 and 8.
Oh yeah, yep. It ended on 8. Yep.
People fought for that, man.
Exactly. Kathy said she She said withdrawals because she said she's gonna watch them over after Wentworth.
I want to watch them again after Whitworth.
It's a good
Withdrawals.
thing.
Yeah, withdrawals. Yup. That's so true. Shit. I
We
was
need to
like,
support
oh no. Whitworth. I don't, you know what? That's a shame that they even ended Whitworth like that, because that I would the way Power is going off, how
Mhm.
they doing Power seasons and seasons, and you know what I'm saying? I wish they would have did Whitworth like that,
Mhm.
because that show is so damn good.
I know. It really is.
It's so damn good. They got Power to Power Book 1, Power Book 2, Power Book 3, their fourth force with Tommy. Like, damn. I wish they would have did Wentworth more and more and more. I mean, it's so good. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. That's messed up. I have on issues with the last season being not good anymore or being boring. She says I have an issue with the last season being not good anymore or being boring.
Wait, what's he say? I have an issue with the last seasons. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, like they don't know how to end it. Oh, speaking of last seasons being boring, and one I know for sure is not. If you like a short, like a mini series, but that's really good. I don't know if either one of y'all have seen Little Fires Everywhere with Kerry Washington. Have you ever seen
Okay.
that?
Aw, I did that with Dave yesterday.
What?
I'll tell you.
Oh, okay. You hate it? Oh, maybe she's talking about something else.
Sorry, I'll tell you. Yeah. But we love you. And we thank you for spending time with us. Go ahead, Mama. Say what you were saying.
Oh no, I was trying to figure out what Kathy was talking about when she said I hate that. I think she's talking about the seasons not being good anymore, but I can't remember. But like if y'all have watched Little Fires Everywhere. Oh, bye Kathy.
Bye, Mama.
We love you too.
We love
Good
you.
night and have a great weekend.
Yes. Season not being good. She hate that.
Oh yeah.
That's what she was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I better get ready to go in a second too. I gotta send you my niece's prom picture. She was so beautiful. She
Oh,
looks
yes.
so pretty. Here, let me send it to you.
Please send it to me. Aww. We was on here for a while though. Wow.
Yeah.
We started at what, 7:40?
Yeah.
Holy crap, it's almost 11. You know who I was talking to the other night?
Oh.
Alana Denia's uncle, Sammy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I need to.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. Oh, God bless her.
I was like, dang, girl, you ain't gotta hurt him like that.
For real. She looked just like you.
We're not, and it's crazy. We're not blood related.
No?
No, that's my husband's brother's daughter.
She looks like you. She looked like you.
Yep.
Has anybody else said that before?
No.
She looked like you. Y'all could be like y'all could be really blood related. Wow, so funny. She's beautiful.
I said, don't hurt him, girl. But
For real.
Really good
Okay. Get him, girl.
Really
Don't kill him,
good.
girl.
This was random and really good. I had a good time tonight. I really did.
Me too.
It wasn't even gonna come up before a second, but girl, when we get to talking, I just can't
I
stop.
know. I love it. I'm glad you did. Shit. Come and go stand all down there. Bring your behind up here. And where the hell Wendy at?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't talked to her today.
She probably going. I gotta reach out to her too. I haven't talked to her in a few days. They found. Oh wow, damn.
Yeah, she probably just dealing with stuff. But yeah, I needed a break. Let me tell you, like
That's
I
why I
was
made
going
this.
to sleep so early, and it's like I try phone calls when I'm too going to work or coming home from work because I've noticed that I have to struggle to even get to the gym. I barely do that, but then when I get home, I crash because I get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I get up at
Yeah.
so I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to work on my.
I know you be tired.
I'm gonna try to get up a little earlier than that, like go to bed early, get up early, and work out at home. And
Yeah.
if I get up, even if it's like, say I get up at like 2:45, right? And do a workout here, then at least when I don't have to go out anymore, and I'm home. You know what I'm saying? I can get more done on my
Mhm.
channel and stuff like that. But I would love to do that, and I know we have a podcast to work on. So
Mhm.
I'm excited for your interview. I think people are gonna be so.
Mhm.
I see it being like a real eye opener. I'm excited for it. Just like I wish we recorded the first conversation we had when we talked about your story, because
Oh
it could have
yeah.
just made the podcast by itself. It was just that deep. Like all
Mhm.
the stuff we talked about, all the
Oh,
topics that we hit, and it was one of those conversations that was so random, and
right.
it just ended up being so deep.
Yeah.
And I'm
Both of
like,
us
"Damn, I
just
wish we could have
like
recorded this."
wow.
Yeah,
We have a
and I don't
lot
even know how we got on
coming
the
for y'all.
I don't even know how we started with the topic when we did talk about it, but I just know that
It was deep.
it was deeper than the surface. Like when you start talking about the why and, like, thinking about, oh man, I forgot that happened. And
Mm.
like we went deep as into the why of it all. I think
Right.
a lot of people don't have conversations like we did, but I
Right.
do know that once we do open up and have a podcast where people can hear everything you had to say and share, I know, like I've seen it where people come out and start sharing their stories too. It's a lot
Yeah.
of people dealing with the same stuff, you know?
You know, and a lot of people want to hear that because they don't want to feel like it's just them, that they're alone.
Yeah.
Like it's
And,
just them, like they're not alone, you
and
know?
just to give you guys a quick, like what we did talk about or what we were
Hmm.
talking about. So I'm gonna do Jasmine's story where we talk about just her childhood and things that she's experienced in young adulthood. And
Hmm.
sometimes people don't understand we are the way we are for a reason, and all of our experiences shape who we are or why we make decisions and stuff like that. But I told her, number one, that she needed to write a book, and she's gonna do it because I'm gonna make her write this book.
I am
But
gonna do it. Yeah.
yeah, and I can see you doing that. But not only that, it's just the journey, right? Some people think that, oh, these things have happened to me, and because they've happened, or because the things that you go through have been so dark, right? It's hard to see your way out.
Right.
But look at you now, you're getting ready to start school, and you've decided that after school, when you get your GED, you're going to college,
Yes.
and you're going to write this book. And it's needed because there's so many women who've gone through things that you've gone through that
Hmm.
are afraid and don't know that it's possible. They're afraid to even think about a future or doing anything. And it's like, as long as you're here, God has a purpose for you. God has a purpose for your life.
That's right.
And never, ever, ever think that you can't move forward or that your story is going to help somebody.
That's right. Yeah.
And like the relationship, like we're gonna talk about, just relationships, how the relationships that you have with your mother especially affect
Mm.
the type of woman that you become. Like, not just having your parent not believe in you or believe you when you
Right.
tell her something. That
Right.
stuff's important and it sticks with you,
Yeah.
you know so I really do hope. I can't wait to do this podcast because I have so many. Like I've been wanting to do her story for a long time because like I see things that I've always told you. I think that you have an incredible story and it's just life altering. But not only from what you went through, but for somebody to hear it and be like, "Dang,
That's a lot.
that's deep." You know, like
And
you're stronger
it's,
than you believe. And then to beat addiction.
yeah,
Do you know how hard it is for some people? Every day is a choice, right?
right.
Because we're like me, you and Kathy were talking about how everyone's depressed, they're going through things. You can wake up one day and you're gonna feel totally different. You know, it's not gonna be your best day. And
Right.
sometimes you're at your lowest low, and the quickest thing to think of is going back to an addiction, a drug, you know, like whatever the addiction was.
Right.
But I'm proud of you because like you have to be a source of light for those who think it's impossible,
Exactly.
you know? And you get up every day and you try. And I just don't feel like you get enough credit. I feel like people don't get enough credit for the daily struggle it is maintain that mental stability that it takes to deny your flesh, and to also just stay mentally um at a level where it doesn't cause you to backslide. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's a lot. And there's just so much more of my story. Like a million times more stuff
Yeah.
that, oh my God.
So y'all look forward to it. It's gonna be very
A
deep.
lot.
But I think it's inspiring, and I know for me it is. I can't
Thank
wait
you.
till we do it because
Thank you so much. I'm grateful. You know, I never thought I really thought that I would just die out there using. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
I just thought I would die out there using.
Yeah. Because I
Or
want to talk about
jumping in,
why.
or not even using in the process of going to get the next hit,
Yeah.
tricking, getting into some man's car that I don't know.
Yeah. And a lot of people, they see the what, right? They see what you did, but they don't see why. Everybody has a story. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody, and like one thing I learned through my experience of, going through things, you're only one circumstance away from being in somebody else's shoes.
Yes.
Only one. Something could happen to you to, you're never supposed to have so much pride that you forget where you came from, that you're
That's
for
right.
what you have. You
That's
should never
right.
have too much pride. And I'll never be boastful about anything that I have because I could lose it tomorrow.
Yes.
It could
Yes.
be lost today. So,
Right.
and then what? And then what? You know? And a lot of people forget that, like people who like to talk about people, who like to shame people, who like to, okay,
Mm-hmm.
keep on. You don't want to
Yep.
do that. You don't want to do that. But there's people who walk around here with such judgment and they treat people a certain type of way. And I've always been a firm believer that you treat people how you want to be kindness. Make friends of all different cultures and backgrounds and ages because it helps you be sharpen who you are and you know what I mean, like just be good to people
Right.
because you're no different. You don't know what
Right.
may land you in the same shoes they're in. You could find yourself dealing with the same stuff that you out here judging. So
God could strip you from everything
sure can and will
and will.
and
That's
will
right.
too.
That's right. Yeah.
Nobody's immune. Nobody. So
Right. Wow.
So we'll be taking up an offering before we get off of here. We're gonna go ahead and pass around the plate. I'm just kidding. I felt like I was getting preachy or something. Let me stop.
Girl, you know what I had a craving? Oh, you know what I'm making tomorrow? I saw this girl, this YouTuber, right? She was eating it yesterday. I don't do tacos, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Shrimp tacos.
Oh, that sounds really good. I eat shrimp tacos a couple times a month.
You do?
Yeah.
I bought the hard and the soft shells. And I don't even eat the hard shells, but
I
I'm gonna
like hard
try
shells.
it.
I like hard shells.
You
The
do?
key to eating hard shells, because I used to not like them, is
Right.
to we ordered them from this place called Fuzzies, but the steam from the package, the foam, when they close it, it makes it just soft enough that it's just crispy and soft enough that it folds and doesn't break. And it's
Mm,
taco because it's like it gives you the soft and the a little bit of crunch.
right.
So good. Oh, it's so good. So just making sure you steam it a little bit just to get
Oh.
so that it's still crunchy, but then you still have the softness of so it doesn't break.
Okay. How I could what, put it in aluminum foil and
I
then
would
do
put it
what?
in. I think you could put it in a wet paper towel. I was told if you're gonna do it on your own, put them in a wet paper, and I think you microwave it for like just a few seconds, like really just a few seconds,
Okay, I'm gonna
and
try that
then
then.
and then put the tacos. Or make your tacos and then cover them so the heat stays in there for about 15 minutes and then eat them. Like cover them in foil while it's still hot and then it should be soft. But yeah, that's what I do.
I'm gonna try them because I bought I never ever do sour cream. But I bought sour cream, I got my lettuce, tomatoes, some cheddar cheese, some lime. I'm getting down. I got the hard ones and the soft. What do you put on your tacos?
I don't make them, I just buy them. So like
Oh,
it's shrimp, lettuce, avocado,
oh,
a little bit of cheese. Wait, shrimp, lettuce, avocado, a little bit of cheese, tomato, and then this hot sauce. It's like a vinegar based hot sauce. So good. And it goes so well because the shrimp, it just gives more flavor to it. And then they
mm,
put a little bit of bacon bits in there. And what
mhm.
else is in there? I think I feel like there's something else, but I can't think of it. But for the most part, that's what the main ingredients are.
Okay.
Yeah.
oh, you know what she was eating? A fajita thing. That's what she was making. Cause she had put the red peppers, onions, green peppers. But I'm gonna put my red peppers and green peppers also. But I'm doing it like
Yeah.
I'm mixing it with my taco. I'm gonna put some mushroom too
Oh,
in replace of the chicken. Cause she did chicken and shrimp.
oh yeah.
I'm just gonna do shrimp. So instead of chicken, I replace it for mushrooms.
That'll be good. I think that will be good.
Yeah,
I love mushrooms.
yeah.
So
With
let me know how it turns out.
yeah. I'm gonna videotape it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forget. That's a
Then
good
I'm gonna
thing.
eat it, and then I'm gonna
Record,
eat it. I should go live and eat it.
or you should give it to Dave.
They ain't gonna want that shit.
Dave sleep. I haven't seen Dave.
Dave is in there. Knocked out so.
Oh, my buddy's sleeping.
I made him some chicken wings because we've been out since 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
And we went to the Apple store. We did that, and then we went. That was an hour away, and then we had to go food shopping, and then we had to go to the doc. We just did a lot today, and then he did. And he was up at 4 this morning, 5 this morning, because at 6 this morning he went to do laundry.
Oh.
And then when we came home, I did a quick. I have to upload my video haul, my food stamp haul video that I did.
Oh,
A lot. That's a going long video. I did that. And then I did I had made some French fries and chicken wings for Dave, some homemade French fries.
hmm
And then he had after that, he had some ice cream, and then he had a croissant, and then his ass went to sleep.
no, no.
He tired. Yeah, he had a long day. We both had a long day. And I didn't go to sleep until very late last night. So I barely slept. I'm surprised I'm up. Like, usually I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm not like, and I barely slept last night. But I was gonna do the taco earlier, and I was gonna come on here with y'all eat my taco thing, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow because it's late. I don't want to eat that late. You know what I mean? Like have something like that, But I don't know. I gotta eat something tonight. I probably I don't know, eat something. But yeah, I'm gonna do the taco thing tomorrow, and then I'm gonna probably I'll probably upload a video or either go on live and do a video. I don't know yet.
Okay.
But I don't know. But we gonna end this, boo. It's 11 o'clock. Holy shit.
But, I know it was good though. I really enjoyed myself.
Me too.
Because like I was just gonna chill, but
Me too. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you came up on here with me.
next time hopefully Kathy can come up with us.
Yeah. I know, right?
I'll just have my husband call her husband. I'm like, somebody want to meet you. He'll be like, what?
She was saying that her husband wanted her to spend time with her today. That's why she had to go.
Oh, that's really sweet. Look, my husband is doing his own
That's what that's what Dave was with me. He wanted me to spend time with him yesterday. So when we had did some, what did we do yesterday? What did we do? Did we go out yesterday? I forgot what we did, but I know we wind up. Oh no, he went to work and stuff, and then he brought pizza home, and we wind up watching Power, 2 episodes of Power.
Nice day, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, enjoy it because there's so many people who don't have a companion, and they want these people today. These young people, they are afraid of commitment because they don't see it around, so they're trying to do it all the wrong way, having multiple partners, and you know what I mean, just because they don't think it's attainable. But it's a blessing to have someone that you can spend time with and enjoy life with. I always call it doing life together with my husband. Like, I love doing life with you because like not everybody has. And so I'm grateful for everything, like I be telling people all the time, like, enjoy your boo, so
that's right.
She gets to spend time with her babe, and it's good.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
I'll tell Dave that his adoptive in-law said hello.
I will.
And
I will.
Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy.
You too.
Sunday. I am going to, you hear that thunder?
Oh, I didn't though.
Yeah, it's about to storm right now. So like it's been threatening. It was lightning earlier when I was on with you.
Yeah, I could hear when he was going in and out.
Yep, it's about to start pouring real hard.
All right.
So, but all right, boo. I love you.
I love you.
Definitely connect with you soon.
Yes.
All right.
I love you, Mama.
All right, talk to you later.
Night.
Bye.
Night. Brooklyn Squad, I hope y'all enjoyed this. This was long, but it was good. I had to give y'all long because it's been a minute, and this is our new channel to come get that smoke. Okay? I enjoyed this. We had some beautiful ladies on today, and it was just us three, Cheryl Nation and Kathy B, and it was amazing. I loved it. The vibe was good. It was comfortable. It was free. It was real talk, you know. So if you're watching this, I hope y'all enjoy it. We love y'all. We'll see y'all again. Like we said, we got some good stuff that's coming. So hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out. Okay? Why would you? Trust me, you don't want to miss out, especially when we do movie night. Okay? So I will see y'all maybe tomorrow. You never know. Also catch me on Brooklyn Squad. Real life drama for my crime. Okay? I'll probably be over there tomorrow. Or over here. I don't know. We'll see. But see you again. Peace. I'm out. Hey girl. We did it again, y'all. Hi. Another live. Who wants to smoke? Who wants to get messy? Come bring that smoke. Come get that smoke. Peace.